What's up guys, my name is HybridChillin and welcome to my Fahkumram guide. This one is a bit different from my usual guide or from the guide I did first because it's gonna be a very short guide. I don't know how short because Fahkumram is kind of hard to explain. But yeah, it's the most compact, like shortest guide I can make of all time in the universe. And yeah, let's get to it, man. Fahkumram is an insanely strong character. Now, a lot of people, when Fahkumram came out, they thought he was low tier. That's a whole bunch of baloney, a bunch of fucking bullshit. Sorry. But yeah, he's very strong. He has an insane arsenal of tools. He has very strong pressure with his standing 3, you know, just off a 13 frame mid check that has insane reach. You can have like 500 options, so a lot of mental stack. He has a lot. He probably has like the best keep out in the game if you ask me, with 3+4, with back forward 4. He also has insane moves to help you get in with running 3 and 4-4-3. And to combine this insane range, he also has an amazing backdash, although he lacks a good sidestep. So he's a very strong character, and yeah, let's get into his most important moves of all time. Okay guys, so how do you spread Ebola with Fahkumram? So the first move I'm gonna talk about is 1-1. There you go. This is a G-clef basically. It doesn't wall splat, it's not a heat engager, but it's a really strong button that I use to interrupt people's pressure. And why is it so good? You see that little blue +8 at the bottom there? That is insane. Fahkumram's like most desired frame situation is +8 because this frame traps 3+4 frame traps, down 4 frame traps, down forward 1-4 frame traps. This also frame traps. It's like, it's the most desired frame advantage to be with Fahkumram. It's like his golden frame, right? So yeah, that's why 1-1 is so good. Okay, so the next move I'm going to be talking about is 1-2-1-4. Why is this string so good? I see a lot of Fahkumram, especially at lower levels of play. They just rip this out all day, right? But you shouldn't, because it's a very good string check if used properly. Now 1-1 is -10 on hit, and 1-1-4, or sorry, on block it's -10, and 1-1-4 is -14. So why would you want to throw it out if it's so risky? Well, it's actually fully hit confirmable, even on normal hit. And you have a lot of time, as you can see, right? And it also wall splats, right? So after the third hit, if the third hit connects, it's fully hit confirmable. And it's not very hard to do as well, it's very easy actually. So now Fahkumram's down forward 1 basically is standing 3. You're gonna use this to poke and also to mix up your opponents. It's a 13 frame mid, extremely long range with complements, which complements his strong backdash. As you can see, the range is gigantic, but on normal hit, standing 3 on its own is only +2, and on block is -9. Most of the time you're gonna do the extensions, but if you want to do the single hit, I would recommend only doing it when it's like around the ending poke and you want to be like uber safe, right? You don't want to risk anything. That's basically the only time I would do the standalone 3. And 3-1 is a natural on hit string. It has insane reach, as you can see. And it has a lot of minor layers of mind games. By itself, it's +7, which is very good because the frame traps down 4, frame traps 3-1 again. You can also do down 4, 3+4, stuff like that, right? Mostly this is what I like to do after 3-1 on hit, which we'll talk about later. But yeah, +7 on a hit, -4 on block, very good. And then you have some mix-ups in case they try to disrespect the -4, right? You have 3-1-2, which is a high into knockdown that leads into this. It's safe on block at fucking, what is it? Neutral? Oh my god, block it, you fucking moron. Yeah, neutral on block, but it's a high, mid, high. And then you have 3-1-4. This is the mid option of the string, minus 14 on block, knockdown on normal hit. So it can be risky, but you shouldn't be scared to use this move unless you're facing like Brian, for example. But they're very good string to mix up the high with. And, you know, it's a very good reward on normal hit, right? Because now you can go for pressure with Oki. So yeah. Then you have 3-1 down 4. Sorry. And this is basically the same low as down 4, basically. It's minus 4 on hit, minus 15 on block, and on counter hit you'll get the cool animation. And then you also have some extensions. 3-1-3 being my favorite because, as you can see, it's completely natural. Sorry, it's completely natural on counter hit. And it's very easy to frame trap since it's 13 frame startup. It's a very good string. And as you can also see, it's +9, which basically, you know, it's basically the same situation as Fahkumram's golden frame, where back 4 frame traps, 3+4 frame traps, down 4 frame traps, down 1 frame traps, down 3+4 frame traps, blah 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 blah, right? So it's very good. Keep in mind that they can interrupt the second hit. And if they mash into the string, if they're too late to interrupt it, you'll get a knockdown. Next up, you have 3-4-4. Also a very good string, but I use it less because it is mid-high. But the second hit is homing, which is good. And as you can see, plus 13 on hit, so you can do pretty much anything you want. And on natural, it's completely... and on counter hit, it's completely natural. And the wall splats. Right, very strong stuff. On counter hit, the second hit will float them away. And like this is the funny schizo knockdown. And this string is also... Oh my god, this is hard to do fast. It's also +3. Oh my god, block, you fucking moron. Fucking block. Ah, why did I put that? And it's +3 on block whether you blue spark it or not. Another cool thing that is my favorite thing actually about 3-4-4 is that if you do, at the wall by the way, if you do 3-4-4 into standing 3 and then the opponent's jab trades with your standing 3, you can actually get a free 2-1 wall splat. I love going for this, it's very fun, and you know, it's just a nice little thing you can do. If they start interrupting these options a lot, you have 3-4. It's mid-mid. It's natural on counter hit, I'm pretty sure as well. Yep, into +24, which is crazy. It's -12 on block, however, but it's very good to interrupt people trying to interrupt these strings because you can do... because this will knock down into a follow-up on counter hit, right? And if they start respecting the shit out of these strings, you have 3-4 hold forward. And this puts you in full crouch, which is very strong for Fahkumram. He has a lot of stuff here, which is very good. A lot of mental stack with the string. I don't see a lot of Fahkumrams use this fucking full crouch, but it's insanely strong and you should definitely use it. And then you have 3-4 holds back. This string is very niche. It's like -7 on block, +9 on hit, which is good, but it's very slow. I basically never use this, but yeah. Now for Fahkumram's actual down forward 1, it's a 15 frame down forward 1, but it's still a very good down forward 1 because it's +6 on a hit, -3 on block. You can go for a single hit down forward 1, just as a check or a poke. But most of the time you're going to be going for the extensions. And what extensions do you have? And it's important to keep in mind that his down forward 1 tracks to the right side. So if you have a hard read that someone is going to do side step right, down forward 1-4 will be your thing. Now this is a mid-high which can be ducked, but on hit it's a heat engager, and on a heat dash, full launch, right? Ignore the shitty combo. Full launch, right? Down forward 1-4, very good. It frame traps in a lot of situations. This on block frame traps down forward 1, for example. It can be ducked and launched, but you have other options to stop people from dunking. First one is down forward 1-2. This is a mid-mid, also natural on normal hit, and as you can see, it gives you install on normal hit. This is just as a mix-up to down forward 1-4. Do keep in mind that down forward 1-2 is minus 12 on block. And just like standing 3, you have these extensions. You have down forward 1-4. Sorry, down forward 1-4-4. You have down forward 1-4-3. You can do this as well, right? But yeah, it's a very strong string. You can also go for the guard breaks from here, which, you know, just to keep the opponent off guard. Instead of risking down forward 1-2, I do like doing down forward 1-3-3 as the mid check, because again, it's +9, 5-4-4, frame traps, 3+4, frame traps, yada yada yada. But it's also completely safe to go for. At the most, they'll interrupt you, but then you add another layer, which down forward 1-4 cannot be interrupted whatsoever, right? Now let's talk about Fahkumram's lows for a second. You have down 4, which is your go-to low. At first glance, it doesn't seem that impressive. It's -4 on hit. You're like, what the fuck? What is this fucking retarded character? Sorry. But yeah. Why is down 4 so good? Basically, it does multiple things at once because it's fully homing, meaning they cannot sidestep whatsoever, maybe apart from fucking Lily. They cannot step it whatsoever, and at the same time, it's a counter hit tool. I'm sure you've seen it a billion times, but I'm going to show you. Gives you install as well. Keep in mind that this low is -15, however, but it's very hard to punish. But yeah, it's a very strong low. It's 14 frames fast, meaning you can frame trap basically off of anything you want. Right, 3-1 +7 into down 4, 4-4-3, which is the next low. You know, 3-4-4 or 3-4-3. This reaches up for 1 on block, which is also plus on block. Let me make him block. Right, +8 off of running 3. You know, you have a gigantic amount of options. 4-4 as well. Oh, actually not, but close enough. But yeah, it's just very easy to frame trap, and it's fully homing, very strong. Now the other low that goes hand in hand with down 4 is forward 3. Now this is an amazing low because it's an approach tool. You're gonna approach opponents with it. So yeah, it has ginormous range, and as you can see, is +4 on block. Meaning this will be fully homing, they cannot step it, and it also frame traps if they try to interrupt. Just like 4-4-3 on block and down forward 3+4. Down forward 3+4 is -10, but it's +8, which again is Fahkumram's golden frame for back forward 4. Sorry, for back forward 4, for down 1, for 3+4, right? And with install, you go for stuff like this. Fully hit confirmable, right? Down forward 3+4, 4. Or sorry, down forward 3+4, 3, right? So yeah, 4-4-3 sets up both of these moves, and if they choose not to interact with you after 4-4-3, you just go for it again, basically. So yeah, that's why 4-4-3 is so damn good. Keep in mind that this low does not track a sidewalk left. Next low is down forward 3. Sorry. Down forward 3. This is basically a less committal version of down 4, which is why I think it's so good. Now, it doesn't do as much damage, and it's not homing. It can be sidewalk left, I'm pretty sure. But it's less minus on hit. It actually has more range than down 4, as you can see. Like, it's insanely hard to backdash this. And it's only -13 on block, right? It's not -15 like down 4. Granted, it's a bit harder to frame trap people with this, but it's still a fantastic poke. And another really good part about down 4-3 is that on counter hit, as you can see, it doesn't give you install or knockdown, or does 41 damage, but it does give you a plus 28, which is very good. You also have an extension from down 4-3 and down 4-3-3. This is a sluggish mid that is plus 2 on block, but it sets up 1-1 right on block. I could do this if they mash jab, boom boom, right into this stuff. So it's a very strong mid in my opinion. On normal hit it will knock down and you get a free down 4. Back to the mids, we have down 1. Now as you can see, it's on counter hit you get wall standing 1-2, heat engage or wall splat, but on normal hit you get a full crouch mix at plus 8, which is still insanely strong, right? And the best part about this move is that it's 18 frames and it has a counter hit property. And as you know, Fahkumram's golden frame is plus 8. After 1-4 you're plus 8, after down 4-3 plus 4 you're plus 8, after 1-1 on counter hit you're plus 8, right? So there's a lot of situations where down 1 will frame trap and you'll get a full like wall standing 1-3. Another reason why 1-1 is cool is because since it's plus... Another reason why 1-1 is so cool is that since it's plus 8 on normal hit, down 1 frame traps, right, for this, but if the opponent jabs after 1-1, you actually get a full launching trade. So you do 1-1 into down 1, and then if the down 1 and the jab trade, you get a full down 4-3 launch. The damage is a bit scaled, but it's still very fun and also quite strong to go for. Next up is 3+4. This is a move that tracks fully to the right and sometimes tracks left. I don't know really why, but yeah, on normal hit, wall splats to a combo. Oh, sorry, wrong combo. But yeah, on normal hit, it wall splats and yeah, as you guessed, 18 frame, which is again Fahkumram's golden fucking blah 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 blah, right? But it launches on counter hit for gigantic damage. Right, so yeah, very strong move. Keep in mind that it's -9 on block, and overusing this move means that you'll give your opponent more room to do pressure on you. So don't overuse 3+4, but a well-placed 3+4 will fuck up the opponent. Again, after 1-4, anytime you're plus 8, very good to throw out this move. Back for 4, yet another 18 frame move, launcher with a counter hit, or actually this is normal hit, but the launcher, whatever the fuck, 18 frames. Boom, full launch, right? You can do whatever the fucking combo you want. I don't care. As you can see, crazy damage. It tracks fully to the left, like the opponent could be like almost behind me, but as long as he's stepping left, back 4-4 will absolutely catch him. So very strong, and even like better, this move is actually +6 on normal hit. Don't ask me why, but it is. +6. Bagoosh. And yeah, +6 is very scary because down 4 frame traps. You can't go for the 18 framers, but you can go for 3-4-3 as well. As you can see, natural and +9, which again sets up the golden frame for 3+4 for back 4-4, blah, yada yada yada. You've heard it a billion times, and so have I. But yeah, very strong move. Very strong keep out. It has a lot of range, actually, more range than it looks. Sorry. Oh my god, bro, nice shitty execution. This move doesn't even take execution. Yeah, whatever, bro, it has a lot of range. Another move that I think is sort of underrated on Fahkumram is forward 4. Now this is very slow, so I get why people don't use it. It's 25 frames, but as you saw on counter hit, you get actually a free back 1 into 4-4-3, right? Or sorry, 4-4-1 plus 2. Plus 3 on block into crouch. This frame shot 3-4-3 as well, which again is a natural string on counter hit into Fahkumram's golden frame. So yeah, very strong. 4-4, very good move. Plus 8, actually plus 8 on hit. So yeah, have fun with 3 plus 4, have fun with back 4-4, have fun with down 1, right? Very strong move. Well, actually it's 25 frames, but that's still a strong move. Next move is a heat engager, and it's for 1 plus 2. It's very long range, as you can see. Oh, that almost hit it still. Right, so very long range. It's only -4 on block. And why is -4 good on -4 good on block for Fahkumram? Because after moves like down 4, 1 plus 2, anytime you're -4, down back 4 will fully high crush, right? Which is insanely strong for Fahkumram. I never see players use down back 4, which is it's an insane move. It's completely safe. It's -6. It is a high, but as you can see, the pushback, it sets a Fahkumram's range as well because of the pushback. It's a very strong move. I have no idea why people don't use it. But yeah, 4-1 plus 2, -4 on block. It's completely linear, but it's a heat engager, and even better, heat engager launcher. So it's a decent move just to throw out every once in a while. One of your best approach tools is while running 3. Now you remember what I talked about 4-4-3. While running 3 is the approach tool that goes hand in hand with 4-4-3. Now this isn't it. It has a weird like tracking situation. It doesn't track per se, but it has a lot of active frames, which makes it like harder than usual to step. So yeah, very good move. Plus 6 on block, and the best part about plus 6 on block is that standing 3 is completely fucking homing on block. They cannot step on running 3 outside of fucking Lily. Sorry, outside of Lily, no one can step on running 3 here, right? And as I showed you, 3-4-3, very underrated counter hit. Very strong move because it makes while running standing 3 homing. You mix it with 4-4-3. Then you do down 4 after this. This frame traps, you know, it frame traps is down for 1 as well if you want a heat engager. It frame traps down for 3 plus 4, 3. If they don't respect the mix-up afterwards, you just do while running 3 into while running 3, or while running 3 into 4-4-3 into the plus 4 with down 4 and down 4 3 plus 4. So yeah, just a very strong move. I honestly hate spamming this because just of how insanely cheap it is. But yeah, it cannot be denied that it's an insane move. I wish they made this move plus 4 on block, so standing 3 wouldn't be homing. Next up is down 4-4. This is a 14 frame mid poke with extensions. Now normal hit it's only plus 3, and I think it's like -9 on block, -8. Oh, it's -6, so it's not that bad. But it has extensions. Now why would you use this over standing 3? Standing 3 is faster, it has more options, but what standing 3 doesn't do is that it actually tracks fully to the left. So normally to track left you have to commit to back 4-4, or you have to do like a delay timing, right? You do it fast, you do it slow, right? But down 4-4 is a mid that actually fully tracks left. You can go for like something simpler here, like this. Plus 3 on hit, so this beats it, right? Nice tracking. But yeah, you can go for down 4-4-3, which is -12 mid-mid, natural into knockdown, into down 4. Or you can do for a safe mid-high, that actually wall splats, right? So yeah. If you notice your opponent is stepping to the left a lot, do down 4-4 if you don't want to risk a low or a high. Next up is back 4-4. Now this is mostly a niche move, but you see this fucking range, right? Oh, sorry. I mostly use this as a round ender. I'm trying to like back away, or I do this into backing away, right? They want to get in, kaplow, right? Some characters like even Fang can punish. Oh no, actually it's -12, my bad. So it's -12, which is very hard to punish at max range, right? But characters can really punish that. It's very hard to punish, and on normal hit, +3 into even more pushback, right? And on counter hit, it's a knockdown into a follow-up. So again, it's a very niche move. It's completely linear as well, but it's a very niche move, mostly a round ender, but still a move worth mentioning. F42 is your go-to power crush. You also have 4-3+4, which gives you install, but this is like -14 on block. Oh my god, block it. Yeah, -14 on block. So yeah, I prefer F42 because F42 wall splats. Yeah, F42 wall splats. So it's very good in that regard, and it's also completely safe. It is like super linear, but you know, you shouldn't use this. It's not like you're using this to fucking track. You're using it to interrupt pressure. Right, so you do like down 4 into a 4-2, for example. Or what was the -4 move I was talking about? Whatever. Alright. So yeah, just a nice power crush when you're getting pressured. Speaking of pressure, another tool you have to break pressure is down 2. Now this is just a dig jab that is 2 frames slower. But the good part about this dig jab is that it cannot be low parried whatsoever, right? And you can do on hit. +4, which is +5, which frame traps down 4, and down 4 through +4, right? So just a very nice dig jab. F43 is an insane move. Now keep in mind that on block, it's -14, so you won't be using it outside of heat, but when you are in heat, it's an absolutely fucking, it's like a jump scare fucking attack. It's so fast, it has so much range, and it's +5, right? On heat, that is. It's also good from crouch, right? Into this, right? Into heat dash. If they block it, you're +5. If they don't block it, you get a free follow-up. So it's probably like his best like heat engager just to throw out because it's so fast. It crushes lows. They nerfed the tracking in season 3, but it's still very good. Another strong heat engager you have that you can just throw out in neutral is back 3. Bow! Right? It's a 16 frame high, completely homing, and only -7 on block. This used to be stronger before season 3 because in season 3 they actually removed the heat engager launcher. Nowadays it's just into a scaled hit. But yeah, it's still a very solid move, very fast. You can frame trap it after running 3 on block. You can do like 3-1 on hit into back 3. So it still has its uses, but it's not as strong as it used to be. It also wall splats, and it has like the ridiculous like wall splat range from the season 3 thing. Yeah, whatever, you get the point. But yeah, it's just a nice little move you have. So since we're in the topic of heat, Fahkumram's HeatSmash. Now it's a linear HeatSmash, although it has some weird like tracking sometimes with the second hit, but for the most part it is linear. It's +7 on block, you know, so it's good to start pressure. And another thing people don't really talk about, and I think is underrated, is that this HeatSmash actually has like a wall splat property. So you see in the open, it does 54 damage, but if you hit the wall, you won't get a combo, but you get like extra damage. As you can see, it did 59. And keep in mind that this HeatSmash actually wall splats in like wall explosion. Oh my god, dude! In wall exploding stages. And the distance from, like, the wall splat distance from the wall is actually quite fucking generous. It's actually really strong. So it's underrated HeatSmash, and You can also use it in combos, which is quite cool. For example, you can do something like this to get an exploding wall, right? Or you can use it as a wall combo as well. Just give you an example. Like 3-1 into HeatSmash. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it looks really cool, so yeah. To quickly explain Fahkumram's full crouch game, you have full crouch while standing 4, or just while standing 4, which is +5 on hit, frame traps down 4, frame traps down 4 3+4, right? As well as down forward 1, low risk, low reward. But then you have while standing 1-4 or while standing 1-3. What the fuck? While standing 1-2, which in my opinion is mostly as a punish. I won't risk the mid high. I would instead risk while standing 2-4 as the mid. This is very good. It's only -13 on block. For the reward you get, it's like crazy good, right? And you also have other options from this, like while standing 2, 4, 3. This move is +8, which again is Fahkumram's golden frame, blah blah blah, and also insanely good that this move is -3 on block, so it's over safe. You can go for down back 4 as we explained, and other things. And then within Soul, which we'll talk about later, you also have the sweep from while standing 2. Now it is -14, but if you want a safer mid, you have a 4 3+4. It's a season 2 move. It's still wall splats, and it's only -11 on block. Also, if your opponent like tries to like interrupt you with an orbital or something, this will float them because it's a bound. And for the low, you have full crouch down for 2, +4 on hit, which frame traps down 4. And on counter hit, it will actually knock down. So what do you get with install? Install you can get after counter hit down 4, after 4-4-1, 4-4-1+2 I mean. What do you get? You get the guard breaks, and you charge like this, 4-3-4, 4-2-3, down for 1, 4-3, right? So you get the install, you get down for 3+4, 3, which is a hit confirmable. You can actually kick parry the last hit if you know they're gonna do it on block, because the string is safe. It's -9, right? But you can kick parry the last hit. So on normal hit, you can hit confirm it into the guard break stance. You have, you have the Hell Sweep from while standing 2 and from 4-4-4. You also have 4-2-2, which is a natural string which floor breaks, and this +2 on block. Although you can do sidestep right into punish on 4-2-2, so you need to be careful with that. And you also have a Hell Sweep from standing 3 from any of the chargers if you do 3-4-3 into hold down, right? You can also do it from down forward 1 and from 4-2-1, or sorry, 4-3-2. And for the final install move, you have 1+2, which is a parry. You can parry stuff like AKs down back to 1 in heat. You can parry in between strings. You can do a lot of things with this move, but my favorite application is doing like down 4 into a parry. Oh, let me turn off counter it. Do like down 4 into a parry. Right, very strong stuff. Anytime you're -4, you can go for a parry, and if they try to challenge, the parry will beat them. So what can you do after your guard break? Here the opponent is forced into a situation where they just have to guess basically. But what do you have? You have 1, which is a +1 on block, which frame traps 1-1. +1 on block wall splat. You can't rage art this, you can't power crush it, and you cannot dig jab it. So it's like your go-to option most of the time. You have to be careful with backswing blows, however, because the range is kind of bad. And then you have Rama 3-4. This is a high risk, or sorry, not high risk, high reward option, but it's -9 on block. You lose all pressure. This can be rage arted, and it loses to power crushes as well, and even loses to backswing blows. So if you want to be safe, do 1. If you want big reward, do 3-4. Now, Rama 4 is your go-to low. This low is insane, -14 on block. It wall breaks on normal hit for some reason. And yeah, this can be rage arted and backswing blowed. So do be careful with that. Rama 2, unblockable. I think this does wall explode, but it doesn't wall splat. This can be interrupted, stepped, power crushed. Actually, power crushed not, because it's unblockable. But yeah, it can be interrupted, sidewalked, rage arted, all that stuff. But it cannot be blocked since it is unblockable. Then you have the grab. 1+3 up to 2+4. This is just a homing throw, which can be backswing blowed. That can be rage arted. I think can even be dick jabbed. But yeah, it's good at the wall, especially because if you're not careful in the neutral, one backdash will beat this in the neutral, but at the wall, they cannot avoid it, which is very good. And it floor breaks. Fahkumram, of course, also has very strong punishment. For punishment, you have your 10 frame 1-4. This is +8, which is Fahkumram's frame trap tool. You have 2-1 for your 12 frame, which is a wall splat. You have 13 frame down 4 3+4 3 with install mostly, right? Then for 14 frame, you have back 1 into 4-4-1, 4-4-1+2. This does wall splat. You also have back to 1. This is your biggest damage for 14 frame. It wall splats. Good damage, right? And then for a heat engager, you have up for 1, which is also 14 frames. For 15 frames, you have a launch. You also have an 18 frame punish with back for 4. For example, you want to punish Kazu down back 1-2, you do back for 4. This never whiffs, it's very good punish. It's a very good punish. Another very cool Fahkumram punish, you can do up for 4 on June's laser from any fucking range and it will be a punish. Right, whatever combo you want to do. For while standing punishment, you have while standing 4 for your 11 frame, +5, right? For 13 frame, you have while standing 1-3 or while standing 1-2, which is a heat engager wall splat. For 14 frame, you have wall for 3, heat engager wall splat as well. Or while standing 2-4 for 14 frame into follow up. Oops. Right. And for 15 frames you have while standing 3. So yeah, that was it for the guide. I hope this guide isn't too long. We'll see. But yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Oh! Whoa!